The top order playing here, that's slightly concerning. They haven't tried to just knock it down. Well, that's kept a little low.
That's that full face you're calling for, Jeremy. That's why the importance when the ball is... difficult to score. Whereas I think for the Black Caps, they've got to start in a very conservative fashion and know that the first 15 overs are going to be hard work. We need to get through and not lose too many wickets. And runs almost aren't an issue, or that's not the concentration is really helping him out. That's where he finds that extra yard. The difference from him bowling 145 to 150 plus is just a rhythm issue, but his direction is there. And like anything, the quicker anything travels, the more erratic it can be. So he's very honed in at the moment and terrorising the Black Cap batsman.
I think the impressive thing you can see there is that the eyes and the head are remaining pretty still until the last moment, when he really works hard to try and get it into the pitch. And if you can get some bounce from any pitch, you know, it's not going to be this one. This is real hard work for fast bowlers. Well, that's nice bowling.
Shot on the second ODI, but hitting the ball well, as is Marshall. Boy, how much do they need a partnership now? How demanding is this Australian attack? Lee the pace. Into the 15th over now. And Ricky Ponting will then be able to lift the fielding restrictions if he wishes. At the moment they have things very nicely under control, Australia, as they've had right through this series. Three runs and a wicket from the Kasparich over, 46 for 2.
Superbly confident outfit, Australia. That's the thing. When your number, still good light outside. Michael Kasparich putting the squeeze on the Aussies. Gilchrist has been heard through the stump mics to that effect. Let's keep the squeeze on.
I'd suggest that bat was in the air, and that was a marginal call. Very much so. Great bit of fielding.
And the key to in terms of even this far out. Breaks the shackles and smashes it square for 4. Hamish Marshall. He wins the battle in the end. It's 58 for 2.
Classy shot. With a lot of courage too. 3 singles off the over. And he took the risk last ball. Down he went. He went at the ball. And to his credit, played right through the shot. No half measures. Backward a point for 4. Good form, Hamish Marshall. Very close.
Gone, another lovely boundary. Threading the needle. And on this ground with such small dimensions, the angles are tighter to hit through.
Second quick boundary for Hamish Marshall. Nothing better than seeing an elegant cover drive too. Just a good classic cricket shot. Foot to the ball, not trying to hit it too hard. That was all about timing. And follows it up with a very sensible piece of cricket, opening their face, picking up the single down to third man. Smart cricket.
Hamish Marshall has dragged it back. It's now down to 6.59. Nip and tuck, as they say. 2 on the on. Good over batting. 8 runs. Without a risk and a fumble and all sorts going on. 66 for 2. To the bowling crease. This is a bit of a surprise for me. I haven't seen too much of him at the bowling crease over the years. So he's going to bowl this little seam up delivery. It's quite straight. And the first one will go for 4. Just too short.
Yes, and he's going to have to settle into his work nice and quickly here. Hussey is too short and just offered the width to Hamish Marshall, who again has played a very good one-day cricket shot through the second slip or even first slip region.
Got to go. Oh, direct hit, and I think Craig McMillan might have been left gasping for more than just air. And he gives Hamish Marshall the look as if to say, you've got to make the call more decisive and make it earlier, because if he'd have hit, I think I was going missing. Hussey again. It's a good over, this one. Except for there, when it was too wide and it's gone for 4. A good over for the Kiwis. It's 84 for 2. Margin for error in one-day cricket, pretty slim. Hamish Marshall has moved through to 33. Playing beyond his years again.
Oh! His turn there already. Quite a lot of it.
Well, Hogg will be picking his chops at the way this is turned and bounced.
Yeah, that's a good start, isn't it? 81 Ks. Just keep an eye on the speedy bowls as well. Yeah, that'll please him. He saw the turn, and that's why he went wider.
Just chew off a little bit too much spin here and just...
Waiting. Right, guys, hold up. Give energy, hold.
This time Marshall sweeping. He's sweeping square, and he's done it well. Well enough to get to the boundary.
Well, this is one of the strengths of Hamish Marshall. Very good on the sweep shot. He's really middle back controlled it well. That is down to the short area of Eden Park. You only need to be a few yards either side of the fielder down there if you hit the ball well to get it for 4.
And because it was outside off, it went square, of course. Oh. That one's just skidded through, and he's been deceived there. A little nod from the batsman. So 6 runs from the first Hogg.
So Simons to continue here. Marshall, it's a nice placement out to the man at wide mid wicket, but only 1.
Yeah, nicely done. I think that was Hussey hustling in there from the boundary. You had to make good coverage across the ground to get to that ball. The twin arrives. James Marshall on your left. And I think Mum and Dad had a nervous wait. Mum was certainly. Who's coming out now? Is it my boy or is it Cairns?
Look at the old man there. Proud as punch, wasn't he?
So both Marshalls are now in. Number 33 is James. He's just arrived at the wicket, so he's at the non-striker's end. Hamish is on strike. He's on 47. So now, let's see what can happen here. Single straight away. You can see, if you think that Hamish is quick, so is James. And he picked out Mike Hussey. A comfortable catch. James Marshall out to receive the first delivery in ODIs for himself. And he's got runs. He's away quickly. He's got 2.
So Marshall J off the mark and everyone's relieved here.
If these two can get something going, they're running between the wickets. It's just electric. The understanding they have is superb. I tell you what, I bet you Hamish has got a bit of adrenaline coursing through the veins at the moment, out there with his brother.
Another single. Just into the offside. Very quick. Another quick run there. So singles galore that over. It's 119 for 3. So Hamish Marshall. 5 boundaries to him. Looking just to nurdle it round. Not trying to overhit it. He'll go to 50. Another 50 to the Marshall family.
Well done so far, Hamish Marshall. It's been a very good innings. He did some hard work to get in against the faster bowlers, and when the slow bowlers came on, he's worked them round, just as he has on this occasion, to bring up 50.
So Hamish Marshall on 50 odd, giving himself some room and using that area. I was saying he's so powerful, but he's good off the front foot as well. You bowl a little bit of width to him. He's got a range of strokes he can play. Also can get the sweep stroke into play, and also just paddling it round on the leg side. So Marshall now, that's Hamish 51. 25 singles, very similar to the 2 Michaels who played earlier. A lot of singles. 3 twos, no 3s. This ground is really too small for that, and 5 boundaries.
I'm going to repeat what I said in the first one-day international. And I feel that Hogg is the one bowler in this Australian outfit that if a right-hand batsman really wants to have a go, then I think it is Hogg that should be targeted. He will be forced, normally after only one aggressive stroke or attempted aggressive stroke, to bring the wrong end into play, which can then mean a shorter delivery, which might present itself as a full ball. The Black Caps need, I think, to put a little bit of pressure on Hogg.
James Marshall on strike now, the new player. He's moved pretty quickly through to 9. He's just faced the 10 deliveries. It gives Ponting the opportunity to create the pressure inside the ring. 4 men on the offside, 2 on the leg side. On the drive, through wide of mid-off. Good bold shot from James Marshall. That's his first boundary in international cricket.
Heart would have been in his mouth as he made contact. He made good contact with it, but it was the direction. Was it going to go to Kaspervits in the deep? Just to his left. And strangely, Kaspervits goes with the reverse catching style. And it was a long way from him in the end. So very good placement there from James Marshall. Now the attempted pull shot. Swing and a miss. Good intent though. He's not overawed by this occasion. He's probably still a little nervous, but he's channeling it in the right fashion.
Hamish on the right, so I'm told. Very, very impressed with Hamish Marshall. The advancements he's made in international cricket. There's 76 at the stadium in Wellington. The first ODI was a top knock. Very nearly took New Zealand through to victory. Got into his work quickly at Christchurch before edging out. And down the leg side, I think that might have taken a bit of pad.
Just a flick. Just flicked the pad, which saved Kasprowicz's first ball in this second spell. Facing Simons, who bowled out his 10 overs, and ball definitely deflecting off the pad. Good work by Gilchrist. He's very tidy behind the stumps. He's been in good nick with the gloves since he's been in New Zealand, not so with the bat.
Now, a little point of interest here will just be to see whether there's any reverse swing. Sometimes around this stage, the 30 over mark, or into the 34th over, you sometimes just see the ball tailing in. And Kasprowicz does have the ability to reverse swing the ball. So we'll just see if he's ducking it in late to the right-handers. If he does, then of course it makes the ask for the batsman even tougher. Late swing. Well, he got sent back a direct hit, and that, I would say, will be out. Will be very, very close. James Marshall was on strike. He wanted the single. Andrew Simons is superb in that cover region.
He doesn't miss, or hardly misses. And it's a costly mix-up between the twins. He very quickly gets back, and a direct hit almost always means out. Andrew Simons is brilliant in the field, and I reckon 8 out of 10 chances he gets, he direct hits and gets these run-outs. Such an impact player in the field for Australia, and once again he proves his worth. Australia realising how big a wicket this is.
Here we are then. The big red out. James Marshall's on his way. That's the end of his first ODI innings for his country. Disastrous mix-up between the twins. James Marshall, he's run out for 14, 135 for 4.
135 for 4 now, New Zealand in the 30. Cairns is out there because of this. It's James Marshall just knocking it very short to the offside, sets off. His brother doesn't come, sends him back, and Andrew Simons in full flight. It's just phenomenal how often he does hit the stumps direct. Ends up side by side next to James Marshall.
Ball up at that sort of pace, one-handed, and look, parallel to the ground. Here's a little reaction time for you, 0.76 of a second. It's pretty quick, and he's a big fella.
He's not picking the wrong one, and then he didn't pick the stock delivery. This is another wrong one. And now there's another run-out chance and another direct hit. I wouldn't be surprised. The player reaction from the Aussies is he's gone. Hamish Marshall thinks he is also. Boy, oh boy.
Well, absolute total disaster for New Zealand. Chris Cairns called the run. There was that moment of hesitation. Marshall's on his skates. Simons is the fielder again. He's at least 2 yards short. Andrew Simons, stand up, take a bow. 2 quick run-outs. Magnificent bit of fielding. And tragedy for New Zealand. There we are. Hamish Marshall gone. It's 136 for 5.